Denial can be spoiled by rigorous honesty. This is BethWe in the Koinonia Kitchen, and I want to talk to you about what things I say to myself in my head when I'm in denial. You know, I don't get honest. I deny something. I don't want to look at it yet. So it's like, it's not my fault. I didn't know. I mean, right? It's not my fault if I didn't know. I mean, I'm innocent because even though there were all the signs, I was caught up in the drama, I never admitted there was a problem. Okay, so maybe I knew something was screwy, but I didn't want to get in the middle of it. So I just looked the other way. Does that make it my fault? It's funny because there's a great acronym for denial. Don't even notice I am lying. So, if rigorous honesty is the antidote for denial, what is rigorous honesty? And how can we practice it? Because getting honest is difficult if we're carrying shame, especially if the shame is because of our fears about being discovered and judged unworthy from a relational interaction. We don't want that person to think less of us. Fear can also hold us back from being rigorously honest, and so we make repeat behaviors that kind of hide the truth. We cover up when we could just be transparent. We may exaggerate to appear more interesting or better equipped than we are. We might omit some facts that may cause others to think less of us. We avoid ownership of our words or our actions when they're scrutinized. We oh no, I didn't say that. Well, what I meant to say was, you know what I mean. We pretend to be okay when our feelings are hurt. Or we may laugh off abuse as if it didn't faze us, when inside we're hurting really bad. Rigorous honesty asks us to drop these self-sabotaging behaviors and learn how to be transparent, to come out of hiding and to be known. It's scary at first, I know it, but it creates a new and uncomfortable vulnerability. I know it's uncomfortable, but I promise you that will eventually fade, and the anxiety and fears will become minimized as you become more and more honest. Stepping out and attempting to be honest at gut-wrenching levels gets easier as you practice it. We need to keep trying. It's kind of like going to the gym, that one machine that kicks your butt every time. But 6 months later, you can do 15 minutes without even breaking a sweat. That's what it's like. You just have to work at being honest. And as you do it, it will become easier and easier. You know, denial is often a defense mechanism we created to avoid uncomfortable beliefs. Beliefs that aren't true. Things like, I'm not enough, or I don't deserve quality relationships. And sadly, instead of helping us connect, denial leads us to intentional distancing and gaps in intimacy. We don't want somebody to see us, so intimacy is out of the question. You know how I always say, intimacy means into me see. You're letting someone in, and that's really scary. I get it. But to live a life of rigorous honesty means that when you uncover the false beliefs that feed you misinformation about how valuable you are, you will rise above those misbeliefs. You will overcome them. You will put them aside, throw them in the trash, get over it. Because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. How could you ever think less of yourself? Don't deny it anymore. Practice rigorous honesty. Start with one person that you think you can trust. Tell them something you didn't want anyone to know. You won't believe it, but if that person takes that information and still likes you, you'll realize that everybody wants the pencil with the eraser when they're taking a test. Everybody makes mistakes. You're not alone, and covering it up won't make it so. We're all the same. We're all flawed, and we need you to be who you are, honest, open, and willing to share with us. You are going to impact the world like never before if you practice rigorous honesty. I hope you're feeling better because you had a listen. Good Seed Podcast is powered by the BethWe nonprofit ministry based in Vero Beach, Florida. Our goal is to start the uncomfortable conversations that turn complacency into action and despair into hope. Connect, communicate, and thrive with us. Check us out online at BethWe.com.